Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful... This really is the place to be. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Played in by Nielsen. Rodri clears it away. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vasco da Gama do have a chance to counter here. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. And that is out of play. Succumbs to the pressure. David Villa. Vasco da Gama making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, it's one thing planning it, Peter, but another executing it, and this is proving to be a rather fine execution.
Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. Kimmich. Vasco da Gama looking to pass their way through. David Villa! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This is promising. And again the keeper stands strong.
Drogba clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Looks for the finish. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nielsen delivers. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona with another chance from a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Kimmich. David Villa. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. It's Neymar! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Vasco da Gama take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Van der Vaart, the regular corner taker. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. It's a good foot in there. And it's Neymar. Iniesta. And that looks a decent ball.
Oh, that was expansive. And
Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Goulet for Iniesta. That pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Eto'o. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Neymar. And he's managed to get rid. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. Goulet, good spot, he's seen the run. He has found a way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He could be in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Whatever he had in mind, and he's had it hit! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that settles it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Vasco da Gama blast themselves into a 3-goal. And Messi! Koundé, Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Drogba! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Roberto Carlos. Denilson. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vasco da Gama have the chance to go the other way. Iniesta. He's found a way through. Iniesta! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! Beckenbauer can get it. And the volley! Always going over the top.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Cafu. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Iniesta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Iniesta, looking for options for movement. Adams gets it clear. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution.
Bellingham. Has a look and has a go. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Yes! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Vasco da Gama are having a ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. He's going for goal! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. And it's Messi.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's lofted through here. Guardiola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer. Ruben Neves. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.